You know that song that goes like do 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 do? No? Let's try again. Hi my lilies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello and welcome, and join the Lilies Flower Garden. Today I'm going to show you how I do my vision board and 6 easy steps it will take for you to make your own vision board for 2024. I've been doing vision boards for the past 5 to 6 years, and I did not know the power the vision boards that I've done held when it came to creating what I dream into my reality in my life. I'm gonna show you my dream board that I've done last year. This is my 2023 vision board, and I personally like creating different types of vision board depending on how I want to focus and where I want to put my vision board. You will see what I mean as we go down the road in this video. So let's start with step number 1, setting the mood. You want to first start off with setting the mood when you're getting ready to work on your mood board. Whether it is putting up lights, playing your favorite playlist, watching your favorite movie, lighting up your favorite candle, because that scent would just get you started and get your creative flows going, having your favorite snacks around to snack on, or even your favorite drinks, some tea. I personally like to drink some water, some H2O. Setting up the mood is the very key ingredient to starting your own mood board, because if you're not in the right space, the positive energy space to get yourself started, envisioning your dreams come true, then there is no way of how you will be able to tap into that creative side of yourself that's more like open-minded, creating what it is that you want to happen for the next 3 to 4 years coming up. Number 2 is deciding what type of vision board you want to create. Now there are 2 different types of boards that you can create, but in a variety of ways. So the first one will be your digital version. I've actually created a digital board before as well on my iPad. There's different ways that you can create them. Let me show you mine. So this is my 2023 mood board that I created digitally. I use this app called Penbook. There is a subscription. I think it's like around $7-8 you pay yearly, but there are free alternatives. You can use Canva as a very great way, or PowerPoint, to create your digital mood board. Sometimes it's a lot easier. Can you just go ahead, go on there, browse the internet, go on Pinterest and create a collage and just grab all the different images that you want to bring into your mood board, put them together, and you're done. I personally like more the creative side. I like drawing. I love art. So as you see on my mood board, I decided to just draw the different types of things I wanted to incorporate and goals that I want to achieve in my life, and just write it out with my own handwriting, and that's just what works for me. The second type of mood board that you can create, if you're not a person that really cares too much for the digital world, then you can always go paper. There's different types of mood board that you can create by paper. You can either use a shoebox, you can use a science board, a regular plain board. I personally like using a sketchbook. This is my sketchbook. I use different types of materials. But you can use whatever you want, but once you figure out what type of mood board you want to create, it will just makes the steps easier for you to be able to envision where you want to put into your mood board. The third thing that you want to think about, and definitely want to go ahead, is start grabbing your images. You want to grab your vision, you want to put it all together. Whether it is that you can look it up online and just print them out, I this time around decided to go ahead and just go on Microsoft Word and just start shifting images that I saw online so I could print them out. You can use magazines. I personally like using magazines as well at times. Anything and everything that you see, whether it's that you're out and something inspired you and made you feel like this is the type of aesthetic nostalgia that I want to feel when I go into the next year, take a picture of it and then print it out. It can even be pictures of yourself, picture of how you are now and where you see yourself in the future. It can be as literal as possible as you have to be, because this is your board, this is your goals, and you're doing everything that you believe will work best so that you can look at your target and be able to achieve all of these different goals that you envision. Nothing is too much. There is no such thing as it's out of my league or I don't deserve it. You deserve everything, and I literally mean that from my sincere heart. You deserve everything. There is no such thing as nothing that's impossible. You want to go ahead and get yourself a Jeep, you go and get it. You want to go ahead and have a big savings, you go ahead and get it. You want to go ahead and lose 100 pounds, you go ahead and do that. Nothing is impossible. It is all about just setting up all these little pieces together so that you can set yourself for success. That is all what it is when it comes to creating a mood board. Now, the fourth thing you want to do is start categorizing your visions. But what I mean by categorizing your vision is a lot of times, and I mean, do what you think is best for you. For me, I personally like to categorize my vision board by different things I want to focus on. I'll have my health on one side, I'll have my mental health on the next side, I'll have my career on another side, and then I'll have my traveling on the other side. It's a lot easier when you categorize your images that you've grabbed, categorize where you want to put them. When you start doing your vision board, place them down and play around with how you want it. For some people, it's easier to just put all your images together and already know exactly what you're looking at, and it's okay. For other people like me, it's a lot easier to just have them in different categories, so you know, okay, this is all focused on my health, this is all focused on my mental health. They go together, but it's like in different aspects. One is in a physical form and another one is more in the my mentality. Doing this can help you a lot, especially if you're a person to overthink. I'm an overthinker. I think a lot. I'm always thinking. Sometimes I have a hard time stopping my mind and slowing it down and just being in the moment. And that is something that I started doing this year. And it has been a journey. I'm still working on it. But because I do categorize my visions, it just makes it a lot easier for me to understand, and it makes it where I'm able to focus more on the goals I want to achieve and not get all over the place. This makes it easier for you to break down those images where you have the big picture, but then all the little mini steps you'll be taking to get to the grand picture of the main target, which is your goal that you want to reach and accomplish. Fifth and most important one, for me at least, is to pick one intentional word for the year. When you're picking this one word, when I do my vision board, most of the time I like to pick one word that defines what is my purpose from even starting. And everything that I do is going to pretty much be surrounded by that one word. Some people pick a quote, other people pick for different phrases they've heard from other people they found. I like doing both. At times I'll use verses, other times I'll use quotes. And then this year, 2023 actually, I used the word healing. This was my main word, to heal. I really wanted to heal a lot of areas in my life. And by me focusing on healing, I didn't realize that there was a lot of part of my life that needed healing that I myself didn't even know needed healing. So I can say from my experience that picking that one word helps tremendously, because it reminds you of your why. Every single time you're at your lows, not only on your highs, but when you're at your lows, you just think of that one word, your why, that you wanted to do this journey in the first place, and it snaps you back and brings you back to your mood board and realizing, right, this is just the process, it's part of my journey, and by going through this, focusing on this one word, I'm going to get through what I need to get through and accomplish a lot of these goals that I set myself for. And number 6, the very last thing for you to really make sure you do so that you can have a successful year is to make sure to have a space for your vision board. It is very important that once you go ahead and go out your way to make all of these different pictures that you've been grabbing, this project that you've been working on creating your vision board, that you set it somewhere where constantly remind you of what it is that you want to achieve for the year. Whether it is you taking a picture and saving it on your phone, that's fine, but when you come back to your home place, you want to make sure you set it somewhere where when you wake up, when you're going to sleep, when you're gonna go eat, when you're gonna go and wake up to go to work, come back from work, you see it and it just keeps reminding you of all the things you told yourself that you are going to do, and you told yourself that you will and will make sure you achieve those goals. I personally like putting mine in my office because I go in and out my office very frequently. So it's a lot easier for me to just put it on top of my drawing desk and just always look at it and remind myself, oh, right. And a lot of times when you do that, you don't realize a lot of the goals you already accomplished within your vision board. So when you look at it, you're like, oh, I already accomplished that. And then it just puts you more in this positive energy to want to continue moving forward. So now that I taught you my 6 different secrets that I normally do to ensuring that I have a successful year with my vision board, go ahead and start making yours. Don't let anyone stop you from growing. Don't let anyone dim your light. Always be you. And standards that you create for yourself, don't let anyone tell you that they're too high. Those standards are set for your own creation, to create your life, your own movie, okay? Create. That is why you're here. Just create. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, because you are on the path to achieving your goals. And once you get there, whoever doubted you throughout your path, trust they will be right back and they'll be like, how did you get there? And that's when you're reminded, well, remember when you thought my standards were too high? I'm just saying. Ahead and cut out a lot of the printed out images that I did already, and I set them by category so I know which one held a different thing, targets that I wanted to focus on in my life. Glitter, color pencils. I'm telling you, I like to go all out. 1, I love art, so I'm always on the creative flow. And 2, it's just I love creating vision boards. It's my thing. It's arts and craft. You can use tape, double-sided tape. I use this Pro Mark spray glue, and I also use this glue. This is wood glue. Don't use this. Just use regular school glue, but this is what I have for now. So I'll be using both. When I use this, I like to go ahead and use a brush because I'll just spray a little on the picture and then just brush it and then put it where I want to place it, so that way I avoid making such a mess and it's a lot neater. You want to make sure when you make your vision board, it's neat, it's nice, is appealing to your eyes. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of these, but I put aside some of my markers, but I pretty much took out a lot of pinks, red, blues, yellows, some blacks and grays, because those are just the colors that I kind of want to focus on. I'm using my Christmas decorative plate. And as I place my last piece onto my vision board, thank you guys for sitting down and creating this vision board with me and just joining my 6 little secrets on how to create your own. Well, thank you guys so much for always supporting me and for watching. I hope this sparked a little flame inside of you to go ahead and create your own mood board, dream board, vision board, whatever it is that you want to call it. It's okay. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. This is Magic Unicorn stepping out. So bye.